Okay, after I took the solar panel off the solar yard light, which was able to run 3.2 volts, depending on how charged up the battery is. But that little single battery is the one I'm going to try to use at first, and I cut the other battery pack off of the string of LEDs, so there's just two bare wires right there, and they'll be positive and negative. And by the way, it's kind of a guessing game on which is positive and negative, but you know, you just try it one way, and if it don't work, you switch it around. It ain't gonna hurt that. So anyways, there's the jar now with a hole in the lid. I drilled a hole. Actually, I tried drilling it, and mostly it just kind of pushed itself through, which is perfect, because now this fits on top of this. So when we look at these LED lights here, once they get put inside there, and then once they mount the solar panel on there, it fits right in the hole, and it'll be hot glued in there. And I was going to use this, you know, since it's got a kind of a brace thing on the bottom that has to stick through the hole, which actually kind of helps it place. I'm just going to hot glue it, so it's easy and cheap to do. Or you can probably super glue it, whichever you want to do, or use Elmer's glue or whatever kind of glue you want to use on top. But you probably want to use something that's going to withstand a little bit of, you know, fumbling around, and it might fall over a couple times, and you don't want it to come off all the time. So, you know, something that can take a little bit of abuse, because now it's a little, it's not really that top heavy because those are pretty light, but you know, you still want to have something that's going to hold it in place. And anyways, so there's the two wires coming off, the positive and negative, off of that unit, and I left everything intact inside the unit, and I just cut those two wires for the LED light on the solar yard light. I just cut those off to that part, so everything else is intact inside this unit. I showed you pictures of me taking it apart, but I just literally just left it straight. So I'm going to hook those wires up to these wires, and I can still reach the on and off switch on the bottom of this unit here, and should be right in here somewhere, but you can't, too dark, you can't see it. But anyway, so eventually I'll get to the so I can still reach my finger in there underneath this solar panel, because there's an on and off switch on there, so that's where I'm going to be turning the lights on and off from. So that worked out pretty good. So what we have is one battery in here, and then it's going to just run these lights and put it in the windowsill, and it'll recharge itself. Now, if you can find a round solar panel that actually fits the lid perfectly, or a little bit bigger, that'd even be better, because then you don't have this ring showing from the lid. So let's go back in and finish this up.